Hey guys, I hope y'all are having a great day. The two things that I'm going to talk about today are one of them kind of refers back to it's good that this happened today. Um, One of them refers to a place not so much for your customers, but for your coaches. So when you start to build your team, what are you going to do to support your coaches? And I love how Callie does her weekly videos. So some weeks it may be just 3 or 4 minutes, some weeks it may be closer to like 15 minutes. But we could always have that to look forward to. She does recognition. She talks about things that are coming up in the Beachbody world. So those little types of things that you want to do to keep your team connected. Not only that, but also to sorry, I lost my train of thought. But also to kind of keep things posting on a daily basis. For example, she has her team showstoppers page. So as you start to build your team, you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to want to have a place where everybody can come to, just like you do in a challenge group. You're holding those people accountable. Well, as a coach, you want to hold your team members accountable too, your coaches, and you want to be there for support, not just a place where they feel like they have to come to when they need you, but a place where you're constantly offering motivation, tips, sharing what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, those types of things. The same thing falls into place with your challenge groups or just like your Facebook like page. I know that Callie mentioned also that the like pages maybe haven't been getting showing up in people's news feeds like we would like for them to. So what I do, kind of not for every single post that I post on my like page, but a lot of them I'll go and then share them on my personal Facebook page. So that way the people that I'm friends with that maybe haven't necessarily taken that step or to like my like page, at least I'm still reaching out to them by sharing on my personal page. So we just have to take advantage of like all those different things. Another thing that you could do is set up a Google Doc where people are constantly editing and talking and doing things like that. For those of you that are maybe in the business world, might be a little bit more familiar with that. But Google has so many cool things. And one thing that my Team Cup team did for our first little initiation meeting is we did, like Callie mentioned, one of those Zoom chats. So you can do it from the internet, you can do it from a computer, from your iPhone. There's apps. I think there's an Android app, I believe, as well. But that way it kind of makes it more personal, whether you're doing it with your challenge group or you're doing it with your coaches or whatever the case may be. We definitely want to take the chance to, in the time, to get to know and really get to know the people one-on-one, whether we're not face-to-face in person. We can kind of put a face to a name and hear their voice, and I'm sure that's a lot more personal. Okay, so the second thing I want to talk about today is encouraging others to share their story. This is huge. For those of you that maybe have just started out, maybe you haven't finished a program yet, so you haven't gotten to that point where you're sharing a testimonial. But I promise you, the minute that you do, your results are going to be, or your customer clientele is going to grow immensely. People are going to want to know how and why and what did you do and what product did you use, and maybe they don't purchase right away. Maybe they don't sign up as a coach right away, but if you stay consistent, it's going to happen. So you have to feel comfortable with sharing your testimonial, whether you're still on your journey. Maybe you've only lost a fourth of the weight that you want to lose, or maybe you really don't have any weight to lose at all, but you still have a goal. You still want to tone up. So being a product of the product, not selling or not being salesy, but definitely just being a product of the product every single day. You don't have to say I drink my Shakeology every single day or I got in my X3 workout every single day, but you definitely want people to kind of know in the back of their minds maybe that's what you're doing, or that the Beachbody products are working for you without directly selling. So share your story. If you're embarrassed, you shouldn't be. Everyone has to start somewhere. And honestly, I think that when you share your story, people are going to respect you more because they're going to be able to relate to you more. If they have a journey of their own that they're starting on, they want to see your journey. They want to see that you grew as a person and that you grew so that they can, or hopefully that they'll want to follow in your footsteps. So sharing your before and after, sharing your story of why you do what you do and how you do what you do. If you do it as a full-time mom, if you do it as a mom that works, I mean, whatever the case may be, share that. People want to know what's working for you, how you do it. And plus, in the end, it's going to make you feel awesome when they take your advice. Um, I think that's all that I have as far as those two things. So finding a common place where you and your team can meet, whether it be Facebook or a live chat or whatever the case may be, challenge groups. Find that means of communication where you have people that can count on you on a daily or weekly basis. They know that you're going to hold them accountable and praise them, whether it's little things every day, or hey, just getting to know them. I know you said your mom broke her leg. How's she doing? Just a place where you can really form relationships. And then that second thing is share your transformation story, whether it's 1 pound or hey, even if